All right, another video for you today. We got great news. Um, it seems that a Haveno app is in the works. How great is that? And I actually got this from Revuo Monero. I hope I said that right, dude. But this is the first time I think I've read this publication. Um, I don't know if y'all read this, but if you haven't been reading it, maybe it's a good thing to read. Most of it's technical, so I don't know how much it would impact me. Most of what's on here seems to be stuff about wallet updates and stuff like that. But um, I saw this, it caught my attention. It said, quote, apparently after everyone was complaining about the Qubit debacle and the Haveno mobile companion application, now that there's one being actively worked on, it's lacking testers. Got some spare time? Question mark. Go help this person at Sam D21 test the Haveno mobile application. Open issues, provide feedback. Haveno mobile application. Pretty freaking sweet. I didn't know this was being worked on, man. It's awesome. So currently it's for Android. But I guess you guys can go check it out and test it out. That's super promising. And there's somebody online who has been campaigning for this for a long time. I believe her name was Don't Drunk Dial Me, I think. I don't know. I met you at Monerotopia, super cool guy, but um, this is something you're gonna want to look into. I think you actually made another account called Haveno app because that's how passionate you were about this. It's coming true, brother. Congratulations. He says this Haveno Dex phone app is critical for Monero. That slightly technical people can help out with by reporting bugs. A phone app providing local face to face cash, gold, silver trade offers is crucial to merchant liquidity and on and off ramps. So, let me kind of lay out what I think is the importance of this app because currently the situation with Monero is that um, people are kind of bottlenecked in regards to being a little bit trapped in the Monero ecosystem and not having too many ways to either get out of the ecosystem or if they want to get into the ecosystem, get into the ecosystem. And because of the delisting of the centralized exchanges, there has been a lot of excitement about decentralized exchanges coming on board, like Sarai, Haveno, being the most anticipated one, which was in the works for quite a long time until it finally came out, I believe, last year. And in that time, since it's come out, it's done something like $100 million in total volume. So it's obviously being used a lot. People are doing cash by mail transactions. People are doing crypto for crypto peer to peer transactions. And people are having a lot of success. And it's really working well, I think, for the majority of people that I've seen. And now, apparently, they're working on an app to where you can then have it directly on your phone. And that's going to help a lot of people because typically when it comes to crypto, people, just in my experience, like to use phone apps. People are more so into trading on their phone and doing things on their phone than they are doing things with a desktop computer nowadays or a laptop. That just seems to be the way it is. And if you can make this as if it's a kind of local Monero, where you're able to kind of coordinate with people and in real time do face to face trades, which is the presumptive capacity this is going to provide, um, which local Monero was shut down last year, tragically, but apparently this would become a thing if Havano got onto your phone, then that opens up portals everywhere, by which case people can rather easily go from the Monero economy or the Monero world into the normal economy through the bridge of cash, gold, and silver, and gold backs and things like that. And so, really, what this would allow is a big bridge that everybody would have a vehicle to then get onto that they otherwise don't have. Because the thing is, a lot of people are very sketch about downloading stuff onto their computer, particularly when it comes to crypto apps or mining things or whatever. Like, most people have like, one or two computers in the home, and that's not something you want to mess with. And, if you're sharing a laptop or computer with somebody, or if you have a designated work computer, you're not trying to do this kind of stuff. But if you make it an app that people can download on their phone, then that makes it a little bit easier because downloading things in general is easier to do when it's in an app store on your phone. And it just people can then do it everywhere they go. And most people don't have their laptop everywhere they go. They're on the go, and so they have their phone. And so what I'm saying is this is a very important development, and that's why I'm making a specific video for this. But if you have ideas as to what's going to come about as a result of a Haveno app, I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. What are the potentials of this coming out? In my mind, just more liquidity, just more people having the capacity to be onboarded to this. And also, something to note is that if you're talking to somebody about Havana, you could just say, hey, why don't you get the app right now rather than, hey, go home, download the software, and then get busy. You can do it right there in that moment. So the onboarding becomes a little bit easier. So those are just some ideas. Let me know what you think. My name is Mateo. God bless. Comment, like, subscribe, all that. See you in the next one.